Hello everyone, this is Chris, and welcome back to another Seed Showcase. And welcome back to the weird side of Seed Showcases, because if you remember, a little while ago, I showed off a essentially completely broken seed, which basically repeated every single thing inside the seed. And yeah, it was so crazy, it was so amazing, and I absolutely love those types of seeds. And then, not too long ago, we actually managed to find another one of these types of seeds, which is what we are going to be showing off today. And I already know lots of other YouTubers are going to be showing off the seed. I mean, Echo Soldier, the person who I figured out about this seed, he already showed it off, so this will just be my take, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. But yeah, let's get in with the seed itself. So by typing in these batch of numbers right here, you will spawn into what essentially looks like a relatively normal world. I mean, you have, normal plains, you have a normal forest, but upon looking further, especially into the distance, you could see some strange things. But regardless of the repeating part of the seed is actually a pretty good one anyways, because you spawn basically right next to a village, and villages, unfortunately, are one of the few things that don't repeat. But, in return, this village is actually one of the bigger ones I think I've seen in a while. Like, we have 2 churches, we have a whole bunch of other types of buildings, so yeah, still a nice village, still a pretty good spawn to have anyways. But you know what, that's not the main source of the seed. The main thing is just to see what type of repeating craziness we find inside the seed, like these repeating trees or these repeating lakes. So yeah, let's go around and look for some. And by the way, another village right here. I don't think that is a repeating thing. I don't think. Maybe it is, but I just don't know of it. But I'm pretty sure villages aren't repeating. But yeah, another one right here with even a blacksmith. This was a complete coincidence that I ran into this. But yeah, you get a blacksmith right here with some pretty decent loot too. But yeah, anyways, let's check out, see what type of crazy repeating stuff we could find inside the seed. Unlike other seed showcases where I have specific things to look at, I'm just going around the world just to show off like some of the cool and crazy things we could find that repeats on the seed, such as this thing, which looks basically like a normal cave, nothing special. But if we fly up and we look forward, we could see another cave which looks suspiciously similar to the one we just saw. And then we look forward again. What's this? Another one right here, and then another one kind of intertwined with the lake. But yeah, another one again and again and again. And yeah, that's the amazing thing about this seed. You find one type of generation and it'll just keep going on forever. And like I mentioned, Echo Soldier already showed off this one seed. I did check out his video, and I did see one of the craziest things I think I have ever seen inside a Bedrock Edition seed. This ravine generation spawning in right next to each other over and over again, making one of the biggest crevasses and ravines I have ever seen inside of Bedrock Edition. And it just goes on and on and on forever. And we can even see like some mine shafts intertwining with it. And yeah, this is why I love these types of seeds. This is why I love just finding the types of broken seeds which just can do insane and crazy things like this. And also kind of weird things like this. It kind of looks like just a chunk of the world just didn't load in properly, and then it actually loaded in normal world. And also there's more broken water. Remember the thing where I always shut off broken water? Well, I guess the broken water has returned yet again. So I don't know. Maybe it's more broken than we thought. One thing which is really cool about this type of ravine generation is when it intertwines with a mountain, because, we're at a mountain which goes up to about Y115, 116 or so, which means we have the most insane drop in Bedrock Edition. Look at how long it took me to fall from the absolute top to the absolute bottom. Even in normal seeds, which you could technically find something like that in normal seeds, it wouldn't be very rare, but to have something like this, which, could basically make it infinite, to, you could find loads of these types of jumps. Pretty cool. I love these types of generations anyway, especially with mountains, so an extra added bonus for me. I mentioned last time that the Nether doesn't repeat, and I think I need to make a correction with that, because upon looking a little bit further using some commands, as it turns out, it does repeat. There are moments where things actually do repeat. So on the surface level, it really doesn't look like it. It just looks like normal nether, but look a little bit further. Kind of like with these fossils which you see. You see one fossil here, which is a little bit cut off, admittedly. But then you see another one with this one facing that way. You see another one facing that way. And then we go all the way over there. We can see another one facing the same way. Which makes me believe that, yeah, the nether actually does have some repeating moments. Which does mean that ancient debris is another one of those things that can repeat. So let's go see if we could find any. So with the help of this little handy dandy command, which we can put in right now, we can clear out a really big section which will give us an idea as to whether or not the ancient debris does repeat. So we could see like actually a decent amount right here, and then maybe if we clear out another one about right here, then we can see if it does repeat. Unless if it repeats that way rather than this way. But if we could find another one like that, which is it like this? I honestly can't tell, and I honestly can't remember. Maybe it is actually the other way. Maybe we do need to go this way. So we see some ancient debris right here. We can see these 3 batches right here in this formation. And then if we go back this way a little bit, we could see something which looks pretty familiar. And then if we go back again far enough, we could see the same thing. So yeah, you can actually mine for ancient debris in this seed, which is almost cheating. This is almost like not fair, the amount of ancient debris you could find, because you know, you just gotta find one, and then you gotta this direction. I don't know which direction this is, but you just gotta head in this direction long enough, and then you'll guaranteed find way more ancient debris. I can't say with 100% certainty, but I think these basalt pillars are another thing that repeats. I don't know, it kind of looks like it when you look at it from like the side on, but I'm not sure, but anyways, heading on this way a little bit, ignoring the repeating bit for a little bit, we find ourselves a bastion remnant right here, so it's not incredibly close, but it's not incredibly far to go to either. Even with all these things scattered across a place that repeats itself over and over again, I think my favorite thing happens at around these coordinates, well, around these coordinates and everywhere else, but if you specifically dig yourself down here far enough, you know that update that's coming out called Caves and Cliffs? It'll be out like, I don't know, in the next year or so. Well, this massive ravine that stretches on next to each other gives me the vibe of just those huge caves which you find inside of Caves and Cliffs, because look at that, you got some, you know, some fake stalactites and stuff around the place, and you get some really easily accessible emerald ore. Like, this gives me the feeling of what Caves and Cliffs will be. Granted, it's just like one massive ravine stretching on over and over again with the same generation, but still, you look back and forth across that teaser stuff, and this, it just gives me the feeling of that one update. And I could go on and on about all the cool and amazing things that these replicating and repeating seeds have, but I think this gives you a relatively good idea as to what this repeating seed has to offer. What do you think of this seed? Do you think this one is better than the other one? Do you think the other one is better? Do you have any repeating seeds that you found yourself, or any other types of seeds? Whatever you think, let me know down below in the comments, but for now, that's all I have for you, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.